stack of logs to pop into my shop over here. Let's see. I think it was jungle, right? Yep, jungle logs. There we go. So now we have 4 of those. And while we're here, we might as well check, but I don't think anyone has bought any since I've restocked. Nope, that's okay. It's only been about a day or 2 since I last checked, so not surprised. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. I'm very excited about this episode. I might not sound like it, but I am. I am very excited. Real quick, I would like to divert, whatever, your attention to this fountain that Nathan and I made because the shopping district was feeling very empty because there's only 2 shops. And we needed something in the middle here, so we built this little fountain, which says the Mysterious Fountain. I don't know why it says the Mysterious Fountain, but that's just what it says. I think it looks pretty good. Nathan and I did this together, and we got our little axolotl here named George. How you doing, George? Good? Me too. Alright, so anyways, that's that. I should tell you another thing that Nathan and I have been doing before we get over to what I really want to do today. You can see right ahead of me there's another bridge. Not this bridge, the next bridge. Nathan built this bridge completely on his own, and I paid him a diamond block for it. I mean, look at that. That looks awesome. Especially at night. I mean, wow. That is a really cool suspension bridge. And over here, he and I started building this bridge last night, trying to get another... It's supposed to look rough and kind of like broken down. We're still working on it. We're not done yet. Because it's supposed to connect this island right here with that landmass, which is where I'm going to build my mega base. And I think maybe we'll work on it a little bit more today. I currently lack motivation to keep going because we were doing this for about 2 hours yesterday, and I'm kind of worn out. But I think this looks pretty cool. You know, you got your vines and everything. It looks kind of run down and everything, and it's still got the soul sand, so you could still speed across it at lightning speed. But this leads you all the way across to this little sandy peninsula where the jungle is, and right down here is our farm. So this will just make it easy to get back and forth so that I don't have to row my boat all the way over here. And speaking of over here, this is kind of the area where I want to build my mega base. Because today is the day that I'm going to build my mega base. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, things are happening and I can't keep up. What is going on? Hold on. Chrome Cable needs a bed. And then he needs to sleep before these things kill me. No! Ah! Sleep, 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 sleep. No! No! Don't do it. Don't do it. I just want to sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep! Alright, I need to find a new place to sleep. It is a beautiful morning. It is a wonderful day. So I should probably tell you what I'm going to build before we actually start building it. So you see, I'm a big fan of Star Wars, if you didn't know, which you definitely should know, and every season I try to make a Star Wars-inspired build. In Season 1, I made sort of an Ewok village. In Season 2, I made Luke's home on Tatooine. In Season 3, I made Tipaka City. And in Season 4, I am going to be building a giant ruined temple from Yavin 4 in Star Wars Episode 4. Here's a picture of it. This is kind of what I'm going for. I'm only going to build one of these towers. And the goal is to make this thing huge. It's going to be like 100 blocks wide and long, and like 90 blocks tall. So basically, bigger than Tipaka City was in width, and about as tall as Nathan's skyscraper from last season. Just to give you an indication as to what my plan is for this thing. This is where I want to build it. This is going to be my new home. It needs a lot of terraforming, because this base is supposed to be flat, and this ground is very much not flat. I was already starting to clear out some trees, but I think that's the next step, is to just clear out enough space that I can work with. And once we have enough space, I'm going to go grab some stone. So let me do this real quick. Be gone, tall grass, be gone. First, we need to pick an exact center. And I'm just going to kind of look around here. Let's see. Not that way, because we'll have to go like 50 blocks that way. I did not clear out enough space, did I? That's okay. How about right here? Yeah, this could work. Right here. This is our exact center. Voila. We're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So in case you need perspective as to how long that's going to be, I can't actually show this whole thing. Hold on. I can't show this whole thing. That's half of it. That's half of it. And then we need to go 50 blocks this way. So this is 101 blocks in length. I don't have access to command, so I can't go into spectator to show you that, but right down there, all the way to right down there, that's how big the ground floor is going to be. Where was our exact center? Now I have to build 50 blocks this way as well. Alright, so here's what we got. This is 101 by 101, and it's huge. It's really hard to see the whole thing. I found out a simpler method to getting rid of all these trees is a fun little guy that I like to call flint and steel. Yep, you can burn too. Everyone gets to burn. So yeah, we're just going to go around and lighten these things. Hi, Mr. Creeper. Don't want you here. The nice thing is the majority of this build will be made out of stone, so the likelihood of anything catching on fire is extremely slim, and I would very much like to keep it that way. So the next step in the process is probably going to be one of the most time-consuming ones, which is going to be to level everything out. Because as you can see, some of this stone, this is all going to be stone, which is the next step. So I have to get rid of all of this grass, and I'm going to try and build up the grass on levels like this so we don't have a bunch of mobs spawning. This is going to be a very long, tedious process. So this isn't worth a time lapse because it's really simple. So I'm going to cut the footage, and I'm just going to get rid of all of this dirt and replace it with stone. So I'll be back in a little bit, and by a little bit I mean forever. Right, so I have cleared away everything that needs to be cleared away. I haven't filled anything in, realizing now just how much dirt that's actually going to take. But look at this. You can really get a sense for how massive this is going to be. Any bigger, and it would be like way too annoying for me to just run from one side to the other. So I think this is pretty good. Right now I have a circle generator up, and we're going to try and figure out how hard it's going to be to build out from the side. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Basically all I did is I googled a Minecraft circle generator, and it tells you exactly how to build something in a circle. It tells you how many blocks you need to do, and I'm just going to be doing this all the way around. The goal is for it to actually look like a circle, and then once that's done, we're going to fill this circle in with, literally with normal stone. That's how expensive this is. This entire thing is going to be filled with stone. So what do we think of this? It's pretty big, isn't it? That is a really, really big circle. That is 20 blocks longer in each direction than the largest structure in Tipaka City was last season. Just to put that into perspective, if I built another one, an additional size up last season, it would have been this big. Whew. And now comes the tedious task of filling it all in with stone. This is all the stone that was in the cobblestone generator that I had prepared for this. I know I'm going to need way more because I needed probably about that much right there just to go around. So this is going to be a very time-consuming thing. Let's do it! That took forever. This whole platform is now done. Let's get a better view from up here, our little lookout point again. This probably took, I actually don't know how many stacks, but 1/4 took probably about 35 stacks. So overall, we're looking at well over 100 stacks of stone. Now I know what you're thinking. Chrome, you're an idiot. Why did you not just use stone slabs? That would have been so much cheaper and you would have been done so much faster. Plus, it would have been mob proof. The answer? I have no idea why I didn't use slabs. That would have been a lot smarter. If I used slabs instead, I would have been done way faster and it would have been way cheaper and mobs wouldn't be able to spawn on here any time of the day. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I mean, I guess it feels a little bit more complete since it's made out of stone blocks. And in case you're wondering, did I fill in all of the gaps that were left in here? Did I do that? Did I fill it all in with dirt? The answer is no. Okay, that was one of the worst places I could have fallen into. But you see what I mean? Everything down here is lit up. There's even a massive cave down here. And now it's time for the fun part of the build, which is going to be building the skeleton, the basic framework of it, which is probably going to be way more fun than this part was, because now we're going to actually get to see how tall this is going to be. You can see how wide it's going to be at the base, but I want you to really get a sense for how tall this is going to be. Alright, so of course the entire thing is going to be made out of these stone bricks, and I'm going to need a lot more of those than I'm going to need this stuff. But I have to do this 13 times. 1, 2, 3. And over 1. I have to do that 13 times, and then I'm done. 13! And then from here, all I do is I just go straight across to the center. But that's the first level. The first level is going to be this tall, and it's going to wrap all the way around. So actually, I suppose I should probably do that on all 4 sides first. Okay, so this is the first segment. I have this all done right here, and now I have to do the second one. This one's also going to be tricky, but you get a nice view from up here, from this first platform. I just have to do this 2 more times. So here's the second bit, right here. I think this looks pretty awesome. It's starting to look more and more like a pyramid. That's the second section. So this first section was 13 of those little segments tall, and then this one was 10, and the top one will be 8, I believe. So it's currently 69 blocks tall, which is pretty nice, and then it's going to be 90 blocks tall when we do the last part. So let me do the last part. Look at the view from way up here. That's so cool. We can see for miles, well, as far as the render distance will let it go, of course. But we are insanely high up, and I gotta be really careful going down. Let's do a quick sleep. Good morning, beautiful morning. Excellent morning, in fact. Oh, there's still a bunch of creepers everywhere, and spiders! Everything's on fire. If we go right the way up here, we will see... Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. It's not going any taller than that. That's the top level. Oh, man, that is 90 blocks tall. What am I missing? Oh, I didn't put the column in the center. Stupid Chrome. So for now, I kind of want to take a break from building this thing because I've been doing this for probably about 5-6 hours now. I'd like a break, so I'm gonna try and go do something else. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll go mine some diamonds. Let's go mine some diamonds to further become the richest person on the server, and then we'll take a look at this again and assess what we need to do. I got some stuff. It wasn't crazy, but a little bit of mining definitely did the trick. And I'm just running back to my base. And I'm just absolutely loving taking in this view as I slowly get close to it. This is seriously really cool. As I slowly approach it and it just renders in. That looks awesome. I made it wider, as you can see. Each of the 4 corners, I made it wider. And that's about how wide I want it to be. I think we need to do one more thing in this episode relating to the Mega Base before we move on to something else to wrap up the episode. And that is this right here. Now on the picture, the reference image that I showed you earlier, in between each of these 4 corners, there's 3 other actual like tall pillars. But to make 3 of them on here would actually feel kind of weird, so my plan is to put 2 in between each one. And I've calculated where they need to go, so it's about 22 blocks away. So there's one there, and then 2 more on each side. I need to build each one of them up, which, if I'm thinking about this correctly, it should line up, right? 3, and I go over 1 and then up 1, and it goes up 3 each time. It should, in theory, line up with what I want. I have no idea if this is going to work out. I'm going to give it my best shot, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to be very much unhappy because this will take way more math than I thought, and I don't like doing math, so let me see if I can make this work. Worst case scenario, I can't, and I cry. I don't know if this is right. This is at the right level in terms of where everything else needs to be. It's at the right level, but does it look right? I think that works. That looks like it works. Does it... What if I look at it, like, head-on from that angle? Oh, but see... Okay. Okay, here's the issue with that. This goes straight up this way when it should be turning inwards. It's supposed to be turning inwards. It might have to... Oh, this hurts my brain. I was really hoping it was going to be that simple, but it's not. That's straight. That's not supposed to be straight. It's supposed to curve in. I mean, I could leave it like that, and then when I build up the other one and it connects in the center, and that could actually look really cool. Oh, this is going to be a gigantic waste of time, but I'm going to do that exact same thing to the other one. Because here's the thing, this doesn't have to look exactly like the thing, and I'm not good at math, so I'm going to build up the other one that's in between these 2 segments, and I'm just going to see how it looks, and if it looks like it could work out, then I'll just stick with that and keep it simple. You know what? Oddly enough as this may seem, it does kind of work. It does kind of work, and this tree is getting in my way. I'm going to go ahead and try and get the rest of these constructed on all sides, and we'll see what it looks like, and then I'll build upwards. Because this just hurts my brain, and I've done so much footage of this already, so when this is all done, I'll let you know. Oh my goodness, this has taken so much stone. There's still water at the bottom. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, all of these converge into like a tip at the top, and it doesn't look terrible, I don't think. I think it'll look a lot better once I actually start to put the walls going all the way around it and we get the platforms up here. I really want to keep working on this. I don't want to stop. I'm in one of those creative moods. But the thing is, if I get it all done this episode, this is going to be a really boring season if I finish my mega base right from the start. So I'm going to resist the urge to do anything until I start recording the next episode. I just gotta say, from back here, it looks like this is gonna be a massive temple. I mean, that's basically what it is, but still, the thing looks awesome. And we have returned to the village. Let's see. Anybody been busy? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Oh, you're new. That's right. You accepted the job as toolsmith. Nice. That will come in very handy for all the people that have not been on the server as much. They will be able to hop on and instantly get all the tools that they'll need. Oh, I shouldn't have slept. I really want to bring one of these villagers over here. I really want to do that. Now all I need to do is I need to get the villager to come through here. And in theory, he should go right to his station and we should be all good to go. Oh, this is going to be a little tricky. I hate moving villagers so much, and you're about to find out why. So come this way. Don't be... Hey. You're supposed to be in bed. You come here. Yep, you come here. You come here. No. Stop taking the other dude's bread. Stop it. It's not cool. Take the bread. Take the bread. My man. Take the bread. Yep. Now come here. Take that bread. Take this bread. Take this bread. Take this. Yep, take that one. Yep, take the one. Why are you going back inside? Go through the door. You son of a gun. Go through the door. Go through. Go through the door. Through it. Go through the door. Come get it. You want the... It's right here. There's bread right here. Take it. Come take the bread. Dude. You can't go through that way. Yeah, see? Now you're trapped. Go that way. Yes. 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 He is mine. My goodness, was that a difficult No! 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 I'm so proud of you right now. Now I can get myself some golden carrots at last. There we go. Oh, I can't even trade more. Are you kidding me? I have 25 diamonds to spend. That's messed up. But anyways, we'll end it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video as we've started constructing the Mega Base. And next episode we will continue and it will look awesome. So see you next time.